been a really busy day for Mr. Bird. Man, so yeah, I'll show you some of where I was at today. I want to make sure everything came up crystal clear, so I did pre-record today. But anyway, we got it done. It's done. Well, not all of it's done. Some of it's done. I still got to go back in. So today we basically filed off the last of the post office fraud charges. They're out the door. They're done. So, Jamie, you're going to be popping up in court real soon. Real soon. We have my receipts. Make sure I got my receipts here for what I had to pay for. I paid for the, whatchamacallit. Make sure I got all that with me. I wouldn't be in that bag. It would be in the other bag. The other bag is where I was at. All right, I'm trying. Oh, wait, would it be in this one? No, it wouldn't be in that one. All right, I got to track down my other bag. And my other bag in here has all my receipts in it. You see what this is? This is a criminal charge that was filed against you right here. This is what we're going to be pushing into the FBI a few minutes ago. You got 3 of these. You know that? 3 of these criminal charges, buddy. I told you I wasn't playing around with you. By the way, my family says hello. There you go. Jamie Fernando Gonzalez. There's your ID number right there. There's your file and all that. You're done. That's it. I'm going to see you in court real soon. By the way, family says hello. And there's your documents. Everything done. Told you I wasn't playing with you, was I? See right here? Told you I wasn't playing around with you. I gave you the opportunity. I filed 3 of these against you today. 3 of them. One of them, they want me to take down to, they gave me a number of a police district in California. For the one where you called over here with that nonsense. Your name, you're on a recording, buddy. Did you know that? It's obvious. They looked at that and the woman started laughing like, is he stupid? Are you stupid at the end of the day? When we went to the post office and we dropped off, I sent it to a lady of mine. She's going to take care of it for the post office fraud charges. I said, not only do we have the unboxing videos on this, but his face is on the receipt. Tracking numbers on the receipt. We went in and we recorded the shopping carts before we dropped it off and made a video saying that we fear that this person will come in and commit fraud and change out the shopping cart colors and whatever at the end of the day. That's fraud. Signed his names to the post office packages. They were all laughing at the post office. That's going to be open and shut. That's 20 years, buddy. 20 years and a $1 million fine. I told you I'm going to have you locked up by the end of the year. You got 40s to go through. 40s. You'll be coming down here. By the way, family says hello. Yeah, you pissed them suckers off. I told you it was going to happen. We ain't done with you yet. This is just the beginning stage. This is the beginning stage. Right now, each one of them documents I have right there, we filed charges on you, that's attached to a lawsuit. Which means that every single time we win that case, and it's going to be open and shut, we're going to bring you down for a lawsuit. Every single time. That's $12,000 a pop. I'm sending that to your landlord. You know that, right? He's going to get a copy of that report. You know what's in that report? Harassment, bullying, terroristic threats. There's a whole lot of stuff in there he put in that report. That's what you're being charged with. Let's see how long your landlord keep you around. Look what we got in this report. Your company's in here. We got your company in here. And since we got your company in here and your company's involved with the post office fraud, we're filing another fraud. He wants to come in and file another fraud complaint against your company. So you have an expired LLC and you lied and committed perjury on your documents, did you not? Look at that. Copyrights. Yeah, they embedded the copyrights in there too. I told you, got everything in here. When I see you in the courtroom, all this is going to come up about our copyright infringements. All that's going to be in there. Everything. And guess what? Jamie Fernando Gonzalez ain't nowhere to run. You're going to be trapped in that courtroom with me and a judge. And everything I've been trying to get out of you at the end of the day, you're going to speak to that judge. You're going to say everything we want you to say. Everything. Everything. You're caught. You're done. It's over. But this ain't the last of them. You got 3 of these to go through. So I'll be seeing you back in court again. And let me explain something to you. When they come to your front door to get you, keep in mind that your wife can't save you. There's going to be a warrant for your arrest. They're going to walk right into that unit, put handcuffs on you, and escort you out. That's what's going to happen. You'll be processed over there, but you're coming over here for trial. You're not going home, so you know that. You know how it works. When you walk into that courtroom, you're being processed here in in Pennsylvania. So when I uplink the video, I'm going to show you how close the prison is to the environment, because I was walking around. I didn't want to basically do a live film and get choppy down there. But yeah, I just came out of the post office, went over into the court building, went over there and filed for another lawsuit against you. Then went from there and popped over to the police station and got the documents that I needed to basically send to your landlord, and the documents that we need to send to this unit over here. This is involving the FBI. Right there, ready to go. That's what we need to feed that document into. That's all we need. And this is a serious crime involving with the FBI. You're going to get some jail time out of this. You're going to jail, Jamie. Oh, by the way, this right here, little letter right here, this right here is a certified letter that will be coming to your address real soon. I sent it out. So this backs up our claim when we sue you in court, because I told you that you had the opportunity to send me that paint. I shot 5 videos requesting this. Instead, you decided to go online and post my family. By the way, my family says hello. So you got to come down here soon. And they know it. See ya. I told you. I gave you all that time, man. You can't cry. What you gonna cry and whine about? What are you gonna cry and whine about? We gave you all that time to get your act together. Did you listen to anything I said? No sooner than I was doing the video about doing the installment in here, and I was talking about, you know what? I'm gonna drop some of these charges on you. We gotta file some, but we're gonna drop some of the charges off you, so it's not that bad. No sooner than I make that statement, you got the police down here knocking on my door. The police did a trace on the call. Guess who it came back to? Yeah. You're stupid, I'm telling you. But then again, don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, he does dumb stuff all day long. He do dumb stuff. Those transcripts, all that, the pictures about the pornography, all that stuff, the curse words and curse on your account, all that's going into court. And their copyrights too. Right there in the document. According to I found a copyright lawsuit against Jamie Fernando Gonzalez and his company. Contact your landlord when we get the rest of our documents. I want to make sure he gets a good chunk of it. So that way I can explain to him that if I find out that if he's involved, that you two have a little partnership or whatever is going on, he knows that you were committing these acts in that apartment, I don't want to snatch the building or sue him and take his building because other people are living there and it's not their fault for your stupidity, but he's going to pay me a couple $1 million. That's what he's going to pay me at the end of the day. And he's not going to pay that money because you know why? He's going to deny you from the door. Then you violated your lease already. And since you violated your lease already, that means that you have to be evicted from the property. Next time, learn who to mess with and who not to mess with. Idiot. Stuff, stupid stuff. As for Mr. Lee, I've seen you've been contacting back and forth, talking about how projectors. Do you watch my demonstrations, Mr. Lee? Do you know how many projectors I freaking own at the end of the day? Have you seen my test demonstrations and how thorough they are? Don't. You'll get crushed in the process. I'm not playing around you, buddy. At the end of the day, you got a 3,000 lumen BenQ projector. Keep in mind, my projectors we use is the Sony VPL Sony FA30, and he said, "Oh, well, that's 4,000." Dude, I had at one point had 70 projectors for testing. Anything from 1,500 lumen projectors, 800 lumen projectors, 600 lumen projectors, 50 lumen projectors, and of course, Old Faithful, the Sony VPL CS4, which you can go into my YouTube channel and you can see the multiple upon multiple demonstrations done on that projector. Keep in mind that product was on site. I sold 13 of those units and you were the only one complaining. I can pull my PayPal account in court and show that you're the only complaint out of all the ones we sold that were made out of the same container. You do know that was made in a vat, right? A 5-gallon container. So how in the world is it possible that yours is the only one that came out looking like that and everybody else is not? Yeah, good luck on that one. That's why I make them 5 gallons at a time. We pour everybody out of 5 gallons. So somebody comes in and makes a false complaint. Yeah, try to figure out how you're going to get around that one. That's what we sent to PayPal. You came out of a 5-gallon container like everybody else. Nobody else is having this problem but you. And then your demonstration, our screen comes in black. It looks the same way as the look when we use black paint. The same black versus black demonstrations. It looks the same way. And then of all people to contact, you contact Jamie with that nonsense. That's how I know you two were in on something. You lost your case. Consider that. You know, get on there and scream and carry on and say, oh, he's a scammer. No, no, no. No, I back myself at the end of the day. Whether you take me to court, I'll clean your clock. You understand me? I can paint that in a courtroom on a 500 lumen projector and still be able to be victorious. You'll get crushed. I advise you to ship the product back here. I was willing to pay for all postage. Did I pay for your shipping when it got shipped to your front door? Of course I did. So I was willing to pay for your shipping. All you had to do was ship the container back here. The reason why you couldn't ship the container back here because you put something in it, and that's why it looks like that. That's why we advised for them to ship it back. You didn't want to do that. Even when the postage was going to be paid, you didn't pay a dime out of your pocket. I was going to pay for everything. And you wouldn't send it back. So that's the first red flag that tells me that something's wrong. What's the problem? Just going to stick you in front of a YouTube live stream and show it off. That's basically about it. We don't even mention your name at all, period. You're going to come into my channel ranting and carrying on. Yeah, I blocked you. I don't want to feel like hearing your nonsense. If you ain't got basic common sense to support the theories that I'm bringing to you, and all you want to bring back is a bunch of blah, 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 you waste my time. Your product came out of a 5-gallon container like everybody else's. Just like that paint I got sitting over there, it came out of the same unit. Yours is working perfectly fine. And even advise you to send it back here and I would pay for all shipping. You're coming from England, right? So that's going to cost me some money. I paid the money to ship it out. I paid the money to bring it down here. I'll pay the money to ship it back to you. But you didn't want to do that at all, period. So what was the problem? All right, then. Case closed on that one. Good luck on that one. Gee whiz. Straightforward. Can't get any more straightforward than that. I didn't cut any corners. I didn't talk a bunch of trash. Straightforward and to the point. Ship it back to me, and we'll do the test right here. Oh, you can't because you put something in it. That's why. How much more cut and dry can I get? I'm not playing with y'all at the end of the day. 2024, I got too much on my plate right now. I got all this work in front of me right now, building on this base right now. I got new technology popping up. I got a ton of freaking research to do on screens, how we're going to ship these things, how much it's going to cost us at the end of the day. It's so much I have to do. Jam, you understand because you don't have a real business. When you get a real business, you understand exactly what it's all about. Now I got to take time out of my day to deal with this monkey Mickey Mouse nonsense. So this is why when you wasted my time, when I bring you into court, I'm going to screw you literally to a wall. I'm going to crush you for wasting my time. You're going to pay for this big time. It's going to cost you big time. And it may cost you more if my family members are sitting in that courtroom who you called out live on YouTube. Now you deal with it. You got 2 counts of post office mail fraud already shipped off and done. They'll be in contact with you real soon. You have fraud charges, 4 accounts, actually 3 accounts, another one will wait tomorrow. As a matter of fact, the 4th one, they told me to contact a district. They gave me a district, police district in your area close to you where I need to follow that. And they said if they need to contact over here in Pennsylvania, they'll give them whatever they need. Take everybody for a joke at the end of the day. The emails that came over, yeah, they're part of these guys right here. So if you had anybody, if any of y'all had anything to do with any outside of Jamie, you're going to be part of this conspiracy charge, which we're following next month. That involved Partey, Silent Wake 5. You did a fake unboxing on my products, did you not? Mr. Matthew, you used a projector that our company doesn't even support. That would make our screens come up dark. You guys are all involved in the conspiracy charge. You get a lot of time for conspiracy, a lot of time. Maybe this will give you gentlemen some time to think about it. Next time you want to be, if you want to be adults, gentlemen, be adults. Understand, this is the real world. This is how it works. Going online and doing the dumb stuff that you do has consequences behind it. And this is what you're going to find out in life. Life has consequences. You do dumb stuff and you're going to win amazing, interesting prizes. This is what you're going to find out what life is about. You thought at the end of the day, I'm going to keep going back and forth and back. No, at the entire time, I was collecting information on y'all. Evidence to get y'all ready for court. And y'all kept thinking that, oh, we forgot about it. We could do whatever we want. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Danny, you posted a bunch of pictures of me. Did I give you consent to use my pictures without my permission? No, you did not. So guess what? You got a lawsuit coming your way. Yes, sirree, buddy. I'm going to sue you for $1 million. I'm going to take that house you're in that land you're sitting on. And it's going to get auctioned off. Jamie, the minute you lose your lawsuit, what's going to happen is, I told you, I'm going to execute judgment on you. Debt collectors will be involved in this one. They're going to come out to your resident, and what they're going to see, if you have enough money to pay the debt first, they'll go to your banking account, whatever. We're not doing no payment installments. I want my 12 grand right there on the spot, paid in full. We're not doing no payment arrangements, nothing at all, period. Each time you appear in court, you owe me 12 grand. If you run out of money, then we start taking items from you, left and right. I gave you guys opportunities. You know what I mean? You can't sit there and cry and whine. I gave you opportunities. These are your DC numbers that were popping up on the computer over there with the police. So we got more than one case against Mr. Fernando. So you have the case where you basically came in and you posted this address and you claimed that you never had it, but we have an email with your company's name attached to it that showed you that you contacted my company on the Crystal Edge and you sent down a message about the place we're living here. And then the police came here. The officer was laughing, was like, really? That's the name he used? He said, that's the name he used. Mike Fernando came from California. So what are the odds of a Jamie Fernando Gonzalez in California? Same person we have problems with. Yeah. I'm so happy. Had a good day today. Went out and got all my paperwork, got everything filed, got everything done. Went over and finally got my pizza because I'm dying to trying to get this pizza because I've been so busy. This is the pizza I was talking about. Finally got my pizza. Today's a good day, For you guys, it's going to be a bad year, an extremely bad year. Gentlemen, how can I explain this to you? You see the dedication that I put into my work? That's the same dedication I'm going to put into prosecuting you. And Jamie, I'm going to use you as an example to anybody who decides to basically want to defame or basically disrespect my company. When you come to court, I'm going to explain to you, it's going to be rough, it's going to be difficult, and it's going to be painful. You're going to have to answer everything that's in that document over there. I told you we loaded the document up so we can get you to say, we can get you to confess things. You're going to have to. They're going to ask you about the process server coming to the door. They're going to ask you about basically violating the copyrights. We have pictures, we have documents on everything. When you leave that courtroom, you're going to be drained, you're going to be tired, and all you're going to do is go home. But remember, family says hello. Keep in mind about that one. So, when you get to the airport, if you do, keep in mind that we will drag you back in again. See, the reason I'm not going to sue you in one hit, because I want you to keep coming back over here. I want you to get up in the morning and get ready and airline tickets. It's going to cost you money and fly out here every single time we file one of these against you. Because I'm going to break you in the process. I'm going to drain everything from you. I'm going to take it all from you. This is what you deal with when you deal with me in business. And I don't have to make memes and do all that dumb stuff. No, I go down and I do it the proper way, the right way. I file court cases against you. Now, do you have any court cases against me? Nah, you don't. What are you going to say? I came on YouTube and I said your product is a scam? Go ahead, go into there, file a case against me and say that I said your product is house paint. I'll show them a video of you actually matching house paint. And then file fraud charges against you. Oh, I forgot. We already did that. We did file fraud charges against you. This is where we start questioning your company. This is where we start getting the state involved because, again, you committed perjury. Ah, man, you don't learn, do you? And think about it. All that time, I gave you the opportunity to get out of it. You see that copyright that's in there? Guess what else is in there? A cease and desist order that we sent to you telling you to back down, and you never replied to it, which means you have no respect for the courts. Remember the CCB, all the information we're telling you, and you kept sending back stuff like, it's my logo, I'll do whatever I want, this, that, and the other. Those documents got submitted also too, showing you have no respect for the courts. You know how much that pisses off a judge at the end of the day? And you're going to have to go through this maybe about 5 or 6 times at 12 grand a pop. And then the post office is going to kick in. I'll tell you something right now. We had everybody laughing at the post office about this. I said, can you believe that this guy commits fraud, shits me over a product, signed my name to the container, put the date on the container? Keep in mind, we also posted that, let them know that the fact that you didn't get permission to use that name till you owe royalties, going to get you for that too. And then turns around and puts its face on the receipt. Can't get no better than that. And they were laughing. Wow, wow. I said, no, yeah. And what about you? What about we did a live unboxing on YouTube, showing what was in there. It was nothing matching our product. And he lost with PayPal. He lost the claim with PayPal. Yeah, and you got 2 of these we just filed against you. That's 40 years in jail. $2 million in fines. And the other stuff you got to deal with. Now, you can start panicking. In panic, you show a lot. Jamie, let me explain something to you right now. Because all this is done today, filed, and we're getting ready to file more for you. I'm going to give you a little word of advice. Anything comes up on my end, anything, text messages, anything pops up, anything, it gets forwarded to these guys over here. And this is more time they're going to give you, they're going to serve. That 1 year, they can jump that to 5 and 10 years easily. Anything that comes over, even if one of your lackeys come in, and this is how bad it's going to be for you. Say somebody comes in and they basically start harassing us and it has nothing to do with you. You get blamed for that because you triggered that cause and effect. Because you triggered the rumors and all that stuff. So you get blamed for all of that. Now, they'll get caught also too in the nonsense, but you'll get blamed for it also. Let me explain something to you, another thing too. Your wife's going to divorce you. Because within the lawsuits that we're filing against you, if she's married to you, she'll get hit with a lawsuit. If she divorces you, we won't pursue her. Let's see how strong your love is. All right, so I'm going to have some pizza. Sit down and relax. Got myself some Twinkies. Some other stuff right now. Oh, and family wants to tell you one thing real quick. If that nonsense happens ever again, anything ever again, and we have any officers, anybody comes to this door about anything, they ain't going to wait to meet you in Philly. So you know that. You understand that crystal clear what that means, right? All right, just want to let you know. All right, people. I'll upload some videos later on. I might walk around downtown in the different buildings, and I'll show you, Jamie, where the prison's going to be at, because that's where you're going at. All right, see y'all later. Bye-bye. I put a patient.